Hi everybody, it's Mother Crow here again with another weekly tarot reading. I was originally going to use my new deck, which is just a weight. It's called 80 Weight Tarot. It's based off of the Rider-Waite, of course. But this one's really hard to shuffle. I really like this deck, but the cardstock is a little bit, like I like the shiny images, and I like the backs that are matte. But the cardstock is a little hard to shuffle. Look at how thick it is. This little deck. So I'm not actually going to use this one this week. But I like it. This is my new deck that I got from my friend Serena. She sent it to me as a late Christmas present, or just because present. I'm not sure why she sent it to me, but she's awesome and I love it, and I really appreciate it. So instead I'm using the Magic Manga Tarot, and this deck was originally published in 2007, and actually it was in 2006, and then they redid it in 2007, and it's a really cool little deck. It has a little guidebook, which I might or might not read from, I haven't decided yet, and the cards are really thin and easy. They've got like a plastic finish to them, which makes them really easy to shuffle, similar to like playing cards. Hear that? So easy. So the way I do this is every week I do 3 cards. 3 cards for all fire signs, 3 cards for all air signs, 3 cards for all earth signs, and 3 cards for all water signs. And this is like a weekly reading for everybody out there. Last week, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but last week I predicted that the government might open again, and it turns out that the government is open now for a little bit in the US, so that's really good, and it shows accuracy within my readings, and I've been getting a lot of feedback that have said that it's been really good readings so far. So alright, first up, fire signs. I always do fire first because I'm a fire sign. So let's see what is out there for us. So first up is the 6 of Swords. That's coming for us this coming week. And the 6 of Swords is about charging ahead. Like there was a conflict or something behind us that was negative, and we're going to go blindly ahead, not really knowing if what's in front of us is better or if it's worse than where we came from before. But we just know that we don't want to go backwards. We just want to move forward. Which is very common of fire signs, we just like to do things and not really think about it. So this card is just saying you're going to do your natural thing, is to charge ahead, not really thinking about what's behind you or where you've been. You know, you just want to go somewhere better, regardless of, you don't know if that's better or not. You just want to hope that it's better. I got the Knight of Cups here, and the Knight of Cups is normally like something that looks glamorous on the outside. So it looks glamorous on the outside, but on the inside there's a lot of baggage that comes with it, you know. So for the Knight of Cups, it looks like the best guy out there, like really handsome, you know, but then you realize that he's got all these emotional issues that you have to embrace, if you will, if you are to go that route. So you're charging ahead, not really knowing where you're going, but you're going towards something emotional that looks good but might not be good. It just looks good. And then you've got the 4 of Pentacles, which is about, this is a pirate here. The 4 of Pentacles is about greed and holding on. And we got the 4 of Pentacles last week too for fire signs, which after you got the Ace of Pentacles, you got the 4 of Pentacles. Well, you still need to hold on tight to your money this week. Things are not looking that great, so it's just a good idea to hold on to your money while you are leaving negative stuff behind you and heading towards something better, or it might be better, it might not be better. You're heading towards something unknown, so it's always a good idea to hold on to some of your money and keep some money set aside, or some of your possessions aside for the unknown. Be prepared. Okay, so I'm going to do Earth now. Earth signs. Queen of Swords is first up for Earth signs. And the Queen of Swords is, she's in control. She's in charge. She's pretty glamorous, you know, but she's also got that, like, look, she's carrying around a little knife there. She's got that cut you attitude, you know, that coldness that you might need to hear, like, there's truth, like a truth bomb, like, you know, somebody who doesn't hold back when it comes to telling you what's right or what's wrong. And maybe the earth signs need to be that person right now. You need to tell your friends, you know, say, hey, knock it off, you're not doing the right thing. You need to, you know, I don't want to be harsh, but this is the truth. You need to listen to it, you know. You've also got the Hermit, which is saying that you might go on a journey alone. You might be by yourself. Nobody's backing you up. Maybe it's because of some of that coldness or harshness that you showed with the Queen of Swords. Maybe that's why people aren't going to back you up. But every now and then it's important to go on self-discovery journeys anyways. So the Hermit is not a bad card. It's just saying you might need to distance yourself a little bit more this coming week. And the King of Wands, this is like the epitome of fire energy, like of anger, of destruction, of just like in control, taking action, just doing stuff that's really self-destructive. So maybe if you don't go on that journey of self-discovery, you're going to be a little bit mean towards some of your friends. You might come into some conflict and lose some people, lose some of your friends list online, and even in real life. You might just be making enemies, and that's not where you want to be. So you definitely need to go back to that Hermit card and try to stay in that Hermit card and stay in your own lane instead of, you know, setting the world on fire and burning your bridges. All right. You might not agree with everything that's going on, but it's important that you at least look at yourself first before you start judging others. Okay, next up is water signs. Water. It's raining today. There's a lot of water going on in my life today. Nine of Swords is first. And the Nine of Swords is like feelings of betrayal, of being stabbed in the back. Like someone you trusted is hurting you. Maybe you are on the receiving end of that earth sign that's, you know, full of rage right now. So just watch out and be careful and cautious that something negative might be happening towards you this coming week from one of your friends or a close person you care about. The Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is about like receiving something that you think you want or you think you need, but it turns out you didn't need it at all. So a good example would be like you really, really want to get like the hottest technology, and then you get it and it breaks like within a week or a month. You know, you get a new phone and it won't charge right, or it's just really slow. But there was so much build up to it that you're disappointed. So try not to have a lot of build up. Like if you don't hype things up this week. Like don't expect like if something's coming in the mail, you know, don't like wait for it every single day. Just be like, okay, you know, I'm sure it'll come when it's ready to come, you know. And then you've got the Lovers, which is obviously about like partnership and harmony and getting things together and repairing relationships and working things out. But also the Lovers is working things out with yourself too, because one of my favorite tarot artists actually made a deck where the Lovers is a time travel card, where she goes back and she talks to herself, and that is, you know, she's falling in love with herself again. So that's why I said when the Lover card comes up, I don't want everybody to think that, oh, some new romance, or oh, my relationship's going to get better and rekindle and stuff. Sometimes the Lover cards is that self-love too. It's about, you know, maybe you've made mistakes and you're forgiving yourself. Like that's also part of the Lover card. All right, last up is air signs, because I did fire, then earth, then water, now air. And we are in an air sign right now. We're in the sign of Aquarius, which a lot of people think Aquarius is a water sign, but it's actually an air sign. So, and I just started a side project on Instagram called Polarity Witch. I am teaming up with 2 other amazing Instagram people, and we are posting, you know, lots of really fun stuff over there. I will link it in the description. And we were talking about air a lot right now. In fact, I'm about to do another post on air and how you can connect to the air sign without in a non-traditional way. So you don't need to like burn incense to connect to air. There are other things out there that are air. You know, like cards are actually considered part of the air element. Okay, so what's up for air signs? First up, the 7 of Wands. And the 7 of Wands is more taking action, lots of things happening rapidly around you, but you're ready for it. You know, it's past the 6 of Wands, which is like a victory over a conflict. Now it's the 7 of Wands is preparing for the next thing to come. You know, preparing for the next challenge. You've also got the Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords is like a news voice, like the delivery news. But this one, we've got a princess here. So it's a little different for this deck than the traditional Page of Swords. So for like, it could be saying that the message is coming from one of your childhood friends. Like that's what it reminds me of, like of somebody who gossiped a lot in high school. They're going to announce something really fun or really exciting for you this week. I like that aspect of this deck, having it a little bit different than normal. The Queen of Wands is also up for you guys, air signs, and the Queen of Wands is, as you guys know, my favorite card. I always love the Queen of Wands because I feel like she embodies me the most. So it's someone that takes action, that talks a lot, someone that is just ready to do things. And she might do things impulsively, but she's not doing them with ill intent. Because I feel like the King of Wands is more of doing things for selfish reasons, where the Queen of Wands is more doing things for collectively, like for motherly energy, for nurturing, you know, because all the queens are nurturing, you know, and the Queen of Wands is just the one that takes the most action towards nurturing others, in my opinion. So that's it for you guys, air signs. Not air signs, I think, had the luckiest draw this week, with the Page of Swords being good news coming, and the Queen of Wands being taking action, getting things done. It's definitely going to be a good week for everybody, I think. Earth signs, watch out. Keep yourselves in check this week, and water signs, don't be on the receiving end of any negativity from earth signs. But fire and air seem to have the best week this week. Thank you for watching. I might or might not do a Super Bowl reading just for fun. I did one last year, and I only shared it with a few people, and it turned out to be accurate. So I might do it again this year and share for more people just for fun. I don't really care about sports. I don't watch the Super Bowl, so I'm not sure yet if I will do it. But be sure to subscribe to my channel and tap the bell just in case I do announce it. And I do release it, then you guys will get the first use of it. Thank you guys for watching again. Leave me a comment, and subscribe. And see you guys next week. Bye.